She said, man, she said, baby, can't you see? What you wanted to be. Ask every girl what she wanted to be. I'm going to put this, this is food, right, Mom? Spirit, anything you eat? You're all good. years with the Beatles. And we've taken a sweet ballad by Paul and we've roughed it up. We've bluesed the edges, jazzed it up a bit. And it's entitled For No One, but we hope you enjoy it. And yet you don't believe her when she says her love is dead and you think she needs you. She goes out, she says that long ago she knew someone, but now he's gone, she don't need him. Your day breaks, your mind aches, there will be times when all the things she said will fill your head. Actually, Spear roughed that one up in the arrangement. And I hope Paul will not object. The year was 1964. The movie was A Hard Day's Night. I always ask, would anyone here like to evidence that they saw that film in that year, besides myself?
Anyone take that in and remember the excitement? Madam in the back, thank you. A brief story of the excitement. We all remember the statistics of the Beatles. But on the ground in a little place in North Carolina, there was a young friend of mine, Charles Chip Kiger, one of the first cats to have a Beatle haircut, and his hair was red in color. You couldn't miss it. At that time, the prevalent hairstyles were GIs and flat tops, and it wasn't voluntary. To go against that was to bump into your uncles and your fathers. Chip's father owned the utility company in our little town, and he flew Chip down as the Beatles toured America to Atlanta, Georgia. He and his sister. The following Monday, after that weekend concert, I arrived at the junior high school. All the students were backed out into the foyer, spilling out of the school. I thought, someone has pulled a fire alarm. As I made my way into the school, right in the middle was Chip Kiger, mobbed by all the 7th grade girls. Why? They simply wanted to touch his hair, to touch him, because Chip Kiger had seen the Beatles. Well, a true example of at least regional excitement. From the film, And I Love Her. From the album Abbey Road, a song which Spear and I have interpreted to be a mad love, a poetic, profound affection for the earth, because. Our last song of the first part of the program is from the album Rubber Soul, the first Beatles album I purchased as I turned 13. From that album, a song entitled In My Life, a song which that John later said was perhaps his first major work. We hope you enjoy it.
These people are geographers. Tattoos were still there. I'm actually ours is there. We're going to begin again. I do want to say that this is a fabric sculpture, a banner, and it's done by an artist from the country of my grandmother, the country of Lithuania, and Neola. She's here today. And she is with her son Barry, and so she and her husband Edith hung this earlier this afternoon in honor of St. Valentine's Day. So if you have some questions or remarks, please give me a while. Afterwards, I'm sure she'd like to. We're going to begin the second half of Love Songs with Lennon and McCartney. Love Struck, Love Lorn, Love Less. And I'll read a little bit, another note from the performers. The style, concerning the style of the performance, to borrow a phrase from MTV, tonight's concert is unplugged. It is music performed in the acoustic tradition of the salon. Performances of this artistic tradition are customarily offered to a gathering of family and friends and in the intimacy of the home, the club, the inn. Thus, the sound rises naturally from its surroundings, and performers are in close sight and within reach. I think you're experiencing that this evening. And again, they want to make sure that you know that their efforts are made so that they can bring you some small pleasure and respite from this lovely Hinduism world. So let's welcome our performers.
Well, again, Sphere and I, bring all lovers who came tonight. Blessings again to you. We go back through those misty years, 1965, 1966, to the album Rubber Soul and a song entitled Girl. Is there anybody going to listen to my story? All about the girl who came to stay. She's the kind of girl you want so much it makes you sorry. Still you don't regret a single day. Girl,
understood she's cool, 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 cool girl. Was she told when she was young that pain would lead to pleasure? Did she understand it when they said that a man must break his back to earn his day of pleasure? Would she still believe that when he's dead? Ah, girl. She's the kind of girl who puts you down with friends and then you feel a fool. When you say you're looking good, she acts as if that's understood. She's cool, 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 cool girl. Ladies, now you know some men like that. The year is 1973, as John bequeaths his love to Yoko Ono. The album popularly known as Imagine, and the song, Oh My Love. For the first time in my life, my eyes are wide open. Oh, my love, for the first time in my life, my eyes can see. I see the clouds, oh, I see the sky. Everything's clear in my heart. I see the road, oh, I see the trees. Everything is clear in my world. Oh, my love, for the first time in my life, my mind is wide open. Oh, my love, for the first time in my life, my mind can feel. I feel sorrow. Oh, I feel dreams. Everything is clear in my heart. I feel alive. Oh, I feel love. Everything is clear in our world. I feel sorrow. Oh, I feel dreams. Everything is clear in my heart. I feel life. Oh, I feel love. Everything is clear in my Oh, my love, for the first time in my life, my eyes are wide open. Oh, my love, for the first time in my life, my eyes can see.
We bring now as our guest artist and musician Ms. Ashley Adams, who finds herself in her last year of musical studies at the University of Arizona and under the tutelage of Professor Patrick Neer.
On the mud in the street, wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saying,
perhaps in a profound way, the first time that poetry, poetic theme of estrangement, modern anonymity, appeared in a popular genre. Eleanor Rigby. Something now which Mr. Lennon recalled was perhaps the first heavy metal song, entitled Ticket to Ride.
dreams today. Yes, girl, that's driving me mad. Going away. Oh, she's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride. She's got a ticket to ride, and she won't. She don't care. My baby doll, she don't Sphere. How about this guy on bass? Mr. Sean Kelly Ball, better than the Sphere. Careful, don't bump into the goddess. Well, the Beatles, the excitement. My father still thinks that they may have been a way of stuffing a phone booth or swallowing goldfish and saying, Pop, you're wrong. Some things changed there. They opened a lot of eyes. They turned around a lot of lives. They always, in the early years, gave their tribute to the legacy of African American music, the blues, the rhythm and blues, the jump and the shout. So much of that early music we were hearing from the British invasion was our own American artists, Chuck Berry, Little Richard. Remember the first big, certainly one of them, hits by the Beatles, Twist and Shout. The original, the Isley Brothers. You certainly knew hearing it down south for the first time growing up. The last song I leave you with, Golden Slumbers and Carry the Weight from the album Abbey Road. Sadly, something of an adult lullaby as that wonderful foursome of first names, John, Paul, George, and Ringo, dispersed, and an era ended, but not in our hearts. Once there was a way Sleep, pretty darling, baby, do not cry, and I shall sing a lullaby. Once there
Right on the first row, so you can hear all the peaks and valleys. But I appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
Sarah, you were singing
They
yourself?
even tonight at the end.
You sing
No.
yourself?
It was just improvisation or a certain meaning, but they took it
Oh, have you studied to make place?
No,
It's
Thinking of it.
well, no.
I tell you,
I didn't
the
try it.
bass is still
Well, I just feel like acting
Oh, really?
Yeah,
to the lyrical.
Well, it's in that. It's just
Yeah. So
like,
I sort of, as
I don't
a
know.
vocalist, I feel like I'm
simply ice hockey, and it's like
because it's
in ice hockey, I don't get a move, you know.
I'm
So,
sure.
And
so
so, yeah,
it's
we
kind
can sort
of
of reduce
picking
it.
up the,
How
yeah. Well, like from the sound of the bass coming
But because
and how that
I actually
either
read
changed
that
the mood of the
in an
game or
interview
whatever, you know.
with John, where he was saying that the inspiration for that was
That's something I
Yoko playing the sonata. And, you know, they were doing so many things with taped music and playing it backwards and so forth. But that was the inspiration. And if you listen
No, I saw you
to the album, you'll hear
There's
that
always,
But it's called, yeah.
there's always here.
Yeah.
chordal triangle.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we lived on the river.
It's very beautiful. We change it around a bit and make it more the poetic mad love of the earth.
Everybody played ice hockey. Girls and
It's a beautiful choral song, I think. I mean, you hear the voices.
I
It
always
sounds
loved
almost
unfortunately.
ecclesial.
Well,
Abbey
Road.
But still,
I
it's
love
a metal.
And always love Golden Slumbers.
Yeah, but
And exciting.
yeah.
In fact, I wanted to be extended on the album.
Played Cal-
You know what the console was here?
Oh yeah.
And Rubber Soul.
So back when it was
Actually,
the old times, what they had was
Sadly, my father, this was, it's
on
been a
the
mystery.
So that's they.
But the euphemistic
That's
at
really
that
what
time
was
for
the
music in the South.
thrill of the game because I mean we
And
could sit there.
parents would not allow you to play in your home.
They'd use it as the
And my father,
instead of hockey skates, they
Yeah.
use it as figure skates. So.
there's the playground. But in
So-
those days, you have hockey skates, you have hockey boards.
Oh no. But I mean back when, before they had.
Oh, before they have a hockey board.
Yeah.
So all the early music in my life,
That's really old.
Norwegian wood,
That's before Bobby Orr.
No.
to my
not
gene
yours.
code somewhere. We just say, okay, good evening to these people.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
hold up. I saw you up there, and Darius was up there. And he was doing this, doing that. Did you have a nice time? Did we translate? Did
Yes.
we read?
We were here on New Year's Day. So wonderful. We brought my husband Larry
Yes.
tonight. Yeah.
Love the bow tie. I wear them myself.
Yeah, this is
We prior we lived in Boston, and I along the way to me, and I had a fellow named John Bartle III. I was in divinity school. He wore bow ties, informally and formally. I said, John, you got to tell me how do you do this? So one afternoon we stood there, and about an hour and a half. It's like riding a bicycle. If you get it, you've got it the rest of your life, but it's going to take a while. And I offered him one. I think it was smart. So it's nice to see another. And I've come out here. This is the polo ties.
You're
Yes, we are.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, they're wonderful. This is kind of the first significant thing in Tucson. I did a little theater, but I'm more comfortable with the music, frankly. Or I feel that's what happens more naturally. I can just be myself, as opposed to trying to be a character. What can this character think and do, and how would he or she walk, or eat, or get out of things. It's just easy to do. person. Programs within programs, we thought. We tried to form an evening that would have some color and interest, but there were many songs we just, another time, another
Yes,
show.
yes, yes,
No, it's too much.
yes.
All You Need Is Love would be a wonderful one. I always loved, and you can see the songs are recognizable, but they're not just a lounge act served up in that way. I'm not sure what we would do with things, because Sphere and I, he's from a different period. I mean, he's not from that way. So he brings a certain freshness, and he also brings a certain respect and also sternness. But for me, that music, I have the greatest enduring respect for it. But we try and listen to it differently and what we might do with it, without just tampering with it for tampering's sake. But a day in the life, I even wanted to try I Am the Walrus.
You really?
I am she is he is me.
Yes, but I'm sure you do a wonderful interpretation.
But there's a lot of music. They wrote such beautiful music, and their lyrics. Well, we may do this again at within the Arizona Theater Complex, the Technical Music Art. They have the major stage, and then they have something called Tucson Performing Arts. It actually is an old, somewhat contemporary Catholic church that was made into a performance space. The acoustics are beautiful. It faces 6th Avenue. And then there's a little cabaret theater, but the acoustics really are preferable in the larger theater. So we're looking at some dates to take it down. Because we went to the first performance was at it's a beautiful facility in acoustically. Wonderful place. Southside Presbyterian Kiva. And it's out here 22nd and 10th. And so we mounted there 3 evenings. It literally is representative of a Kiva with Navajo sandstone flooring and ponderosa pine and saguaros or saguaro ribbing in the top. So the acoustics are natural. And it's all circular. Do the show privately? Is that what you're saying? We consider it. We just haven't yet. This is our third show. We ran 3 nights in November and 3 nights here in the holiday weekend. I like to run it because you come in and you get worked up and you do one night and you cut the lights out.
Right, I agree.
And each, as you just, different audience, little things happen. And by the end of the 3rd night, weeks, things happen. And there's a familiarity. It's hard to explain. It just happens. But I hope we can run it again for about 3 months. So watch we usually try to make it just a weekly or the Starlight in terms of evidence. So watch that. If we do it there, it will be the first week in March, 7 and 8, 6, 7, 8. It's like a Wednesday. I saw a wonderful evening of live tango and Spanish tenor and Latin guitar. It was called Spango, something like this, with John Dahlstrand of the U of A Dance Department and Mara Carlson. It was a public funded event through perhaps the partnership, partnership. They did 3 evenings very successfully, and another 3, I think, about 6 months later. That's when I realized, the acoustics. The Spanish tenor was 6'4" and chest his door, so his soundboard, and it was not the microphone, it was just the voices.
Do you work with him?
I love these settings. Yes. I love these settings, and I have, I'm not an anti-amplification person, but I do find generally things are over-amplified and perhaps poorly amplified. But if it's done correctly, sure, a larger hall, it just helps send it out. But in these places, I guess shoulder to shoulder, with 80 to 100 people here, you should be able just to project back. So if someone, I know you're saying back here, that hopefully you can hear me. So, homework. Oh boy, that's something I didn't do when I was here. That was good. I mean, I did, but I tried to skate around it a bit.
Find out if Molly wants to ride. She does.
Yeah.
Let me help her. We hung this.
All right. I'm going to say about the
May we take her over these photos?
I think we can, yeah. She breaks down and I'll take her.
We'll see her. Is that all right?
Oh, well. Yeah.
Well, I don't feel like
Yes, New Year's Day.
here we just had this.
I especially love girl and her.
Oh,
All this gone.
No, we're being edited. But anyway, the apology is,
Guy, we're coming one of these days. One of these days. Because I'm interested in what you're doing, and it just corresponded with a busy weekend. I had to really try to get this thing up again. But listen, that results, is that also the same program as was it Grameen Bank? Grameen Bank, is it similar or no? Too similar?
Yeah, we'll come and see you next time.
All right.
And the small loans and maybe it's really.
Oh, I just wanted to show her. Okay.
Yes, and tell me your name.
Catherine, Friedrich.
Friedrich.
And tell me this person.
Dorothy.
Dorothy. Okay, good. Yeah, this is fabulous. And
Well, that's very
I'm talking about
Because thank you, Ashley. See you again. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks for your. I'm sorry. I missed the name. I thought we could get there last night.
This is lovely.
Thanks for playing, man. You did beautifully. Love to play and sing with you, man.
She made this for us. That's good.
In January,
Neil, she made this for us.
I was pulling up at the guest college, just about to get out.
Neil, you're too good.
16th of January.
Here, you have her card?
Oh, yeah.
Well, doesn't it really? You know what? You might need to have
In Minneapolis,
change it to someone.
wanting to set up a manufacturing center in their neighborhood that was, let's call it an iffy neighborhood transition. St. Paul and Minneapolis. A high-tech industry, something with microwave technology, signals, looking for investors. All the investors would come in, and then when they looked at the location,
Ceiling's like 1,000 feet up.
these guys had a good
That was
idea.
made for the organ.
Solid
That
investors
hall
were
was
attracted,
really made for the
even though they
organ.
were
Well, it's actually made
but with social consciousness to say it's not only an scientific
Oh, I
about
know. I mean, I've
there is
been
a
there.
human and social
Even now, it's
to
like
business.
10-minute organs, and it's hard to organize.
So in the are sort of taking
With,
this story
like,
and say, nice idea, it's
ensemble,
crazy, they're pursuing it, but then they go and
By the time
the
the
phone
ensemble
now
gives the organ,
and listen from
Yeah, because
Barney,
like,
Barney,
he has to follow, like, we have to follow.
who says, oh yes, that's a
figures
wonderful
that,
idea,
like,
but
Right.
You must always recognize, and it says that they're reading some maxim out of Adam Smith.
Well, say goodbye to Mars.
In fact, the owners uses it in his own intellects. I thought to myself, in the time that we live today, which is so demoralized for generations, I would say just to write the following phrase, to say, oh, it doesn't bring in the other. This is exactly what we need as the business continues to relocate and export foreign labor outside of the regions, that they come back. It's nothing against foreign labor, but they come back and look in areas that are desperately productive well.
No,
Families
I'm
are making
I'm a little kid.
put those manufacturing
You know what? I'm gonna take you home.
in those communities and that recently. And so what if the dividend over a longer haul was less than just something on the coast of the tiny girls. So anyway, I remembered your work with this bank, or speaking of it, and I thought, it's exactly that model could apply here in those cases. So the thing to do is just you come over for lunch, okay, or dinner, and so we can kind of catch up. Because I'm interested.
We're going to have some work.
Yeah.
This is actually the first conversation.
Let me kiss it with you. Good night, because she made that banner for us. Can I help you carry that in any way?
You got your assignment?
Well, I don't need to one thing. I don't care whatever, I believe in something now, and it's the truth, I'm dropping it.
Yeah.
I don't care, I can believe the truth. I mean, it's more complex than people make up.
I might ask us to leave before we shut down.
logically, you understand, even sympathetically, that he could not be what he dreamed of being. Oh, he could sing. That was obvious to the impresarios and to anyone who heard Roland Hayes. The problem was what they saw. They saw the color of his skin. That was what they thought made his an impossible dream. Only it wasn't impossible. From Randall Pinkston now, the story of a man of courage in an age that demanded courage.
Still knows, darling.
In 1917, a young black tenor named Roland Hayes stepped onto the stage of Boston Symphony Hall and changed musical and civil rights history forever. When no one would sponsor him, when the claims were made that no black man could understand European classical music, and that no one would pay to hear him, Roland Hayes took his savings from his job as a page and rented the concert hall himself. It sold out.
He was a pioneer.
Roland Hayes' daughter, Afrika.
Because he was a black man singing, because that just wasn't done. And he said, oh yes, it can be done, and it will be done. And he did it.
Nearly 80 years after the success of his first Boston concert, and 20 years after his death, Roland Hayes is triumphant again. Earlier this month, the Boston Symphony
So
paid
we'll still
him
cut his hair
tribute.
long.
A new work, Lilacs by George Walker, was commissioned in his honor. Also performed were works that Hayes sang with the orchestra in 1923, when he became the first black man ever to perform in concert with a major American symphony orchestra. Tenor Vincent Cole.
I would say he was a wonderful communicator with the words, using his voice to express the words, trying to capture the spirit of what he was about. He took it upon himself, to educate himself and to become the best that he could be in classical field at that time.
Hayes left his native Georgia to receive his education in Boston. It became his home. Joining the symphony to honor his memory this month, Boston's Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum presented the New England Spiritual Ensemble. A program at Jordan Hall at the New England Conservatory and an exhibit at the Boston Public Library remembered Roland Hayes. In his time, Hayes was praised both at home and abroad. After his London premiere was received with great enthusiasm, he was summoned by England's king and queen for a command performance. But even with that, racism haunted him. In Germany, he was greeted by an angry audience who taunted him, who hissed and jeered before he sang a note. But he stared them down for 10 minutes in silence. Finally, he sang. The Berlin morning newspaper reported that the public had expected a sensation, but found an artist.
I thought subtle. He was a non-violent person, sort of like Dr. King. And whatever protests he had, they were couched in music. In other words, he was turning the other cheek.
Students always ask me, what did you learn from Roland Hayes, whoever he was? My answer was always, he taught me the sense of humility.
Visiting a class at the Roland Hayes Division of Music at Boston's Madison Park High School, Dr. Ron Spearman describes his mentor.
He never raised his voice in anger. He wasn't out there carrying the flag in groups, etc. But he walked on the stage and he selected those songs, especially the Negro spirituals, that I believe that he told his message. And his message was usually, Lord, how come we here? Speaking from the standpoint of the African-American viewpoint. When Israel was in Egypt's land, let my people go.
With his rediscovery of the Negro spiritual, Hayes returned to his heritage. It became his mission to arrange the spirituals in ways that celebrated their original musical beauty and emotional meaning.
Little boy, how old are you? Little boy,
Hayes' daughter, Africa.
My father treated every song as an art song. And one of the reasons that he introduced the spiritual in our concert program was because of the fact so many people took the spirituals lightly. I mean, you've even heard somebody on a program say, well, now on the lighter side, we'll sing a Negro spiritual. You know, which is very offensive. I mean, it's offensive to me now, and of course it was offensive to any of us.
Boston Symphony Orchestra conductor Seiji Ozawa, the event has personal resonance. The first American music Ozawa ever heard was the spiritual. He knows its meaning. He knows its roots. He appreciates the tradition that continues with his orchestra and Vincent Cole and Faye Robinson.
They do it like a piece of art. Still from guts. It's two things, you know, so artistically so high, but still from their guts. And that information goes, spirit goes through me, through my group, my colleague on stage, Boston Symphony, boom.
In the words of critic Hayward Broom, Roland Hayes sang of Jesus, and it seemed to me that this is what religion ought to be, a mood instead of a creed, an emotion rather than a doctrine, a miracle in the process of performance.
Neola.
Hello, Dorothy. This message for you.
Yes.
It's 14th of May, and this is some new sketches with masks of Tom Shanton, and I did 4 of them.
Yes.
This is sketch for the poster, and
Okay, and good, Neola, good. Mm-hmm.
Here is the costume of King Bird.
Yes.
Structure from wire and metallic underneath.
Uh-huh. Good, Neola. Turn it, tilt it a little toward me. That roll right there. Very nice.
Egyptian motifs of mummy sarcophagus.
Yes. Good. And want to describe this, Neola? What we're looking at?
Yes, and this is mask of goddess, probably Mars.
Yes.
And it's like white pyramid.
Very nice. I'm coming in for a close-up. Here's the mask. Dorothy, can you see that?
Also wire structure and flower white.
Thank you, Neola. Looking at another drawing now.
Yes, and this mask of sunrise
Yes.
and motif of Castle Mountain in Lithuania.
And Neola, would you bring this down this way as my hand is going? Yes. Okay, right there.
Silver and the gray. Also snakes motifs.
Yes. And again, Neola, this is the soul.
Of shivering tree.
Very beautiful, Neola.
Green with gold and copper and silver. And this be sketch for scenic design for those 4 singers.
Scenic design for 4 singers, Dorothy.
I just wanted to remind you this idea also with the Egyptian pyramids and motifs of wolves. Also reminds Egypt. And this red line, like gates to the underworld,
Yes.
to the other dimension.
Good.
With those Chinese paintings around and few masks under top of his head in the center line.
Yes. Good.
So another sketch for singer.
Yes.
With wolf motifs and the moon.
Thank you. Yes.
For the god of underworld. Or shivering cliff soul. And Dorothy, you recognize our photos?
Yes.
And Daniel from Tibet did a good job.
Oh, yes. Yella?
We both with trees.
Yes.
And Martin smiling in the middle.
Yes. Good. There's Tom, Dorothy.
And masks around.
And then surrounding Tom are his various masks, which you can see Neola has. Ah, yes. There's New York. And then there's, we get a kind of a distance shot here. And again. And there's Neola. Describe this, or the name of it?
This be 10 costumes for the choir, and I named by the names of 10 planets. That be Neptune,
Yes. Okay. Mars.
Mars,
Is that right, Neola?
Uranus,
Saturn. Looking at Moon. Yes.
Venus,
Yes. Oh boy. Very beautiful, Neola. Neptune.
yes,
Pluto.
Jupiter,
This is Jupiter.
and
Wait, I'm not. Gaia.
Earth.
Earth.